ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Miller's Girl. Miller's Girl stars Martin Freeman and the Jenna Ortega. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna try to hold back talking about the gorgeousness that is Jenna Ortega and the gorgeousness that is Martin Freeman. But let me tell you, man, this movie it takes a simple premise that we've seen multiple times and just ratchets it up to number 11 and just goes full board seduction, the ultimate betrayal, and everything else. Friends are no longer friends. But I think there is a twist in this movie that not a lot of people got. And when we get to that point, I will tell you. So here we go. We have Jenna Ortega playing Cairo Sweet. I believe she's in high school. Yeah. She's graduating, about ready to go to college. Martin Freeman plays Jonathan Miller, who is her teacher. He's a writer turned teacher because I think he kind of lost his confidence, especially when it comes to his absolute, just disgusting bitch of a wife. Like, I'll get to her in a second, but we definitely gotta talk about Jenna Ortega's character, Cairo. She is an exceptional writing student, and Martin Freeman's character kind of gets obsessed with her and gives her preferential treatment for the midterm and does some stuff that you shouldn't do as a teacher. Like, they go to a poetry thing together, they're smoking together, and then it comes to a head. It's kind of alluded that they kissed, but never had sex. So she ends up writing the story for the midterm, basically about... Now, it's a fictional story. He never did it. He never had sex with her. But she wrote this story that is hardcore, graphic, deep, about him and her, and which leads to a scene of when he's reading this, that it's so hot, it's so heavy, it's so graphic. He literally starts like jerking off to this, and that scene was hardcore for me to watch. There's still things that I just can't watch that I don't find comfortable, and a dude jerking off, or even, I mean, he's not really doing, but he's like miming it for it's some things still get me, and I didn't particularly like the scene, but I understand it. Because he's reading basically what he exactly wants to do. And let me tell you, in that scene where he goes to her house because he picked up her cell phone on accident. And there's a moment, like, the cinematography in this is pretty goddamn good. There's a scene where she's literally just in this satin, like, dress / nightgown thing, and holy fucking Christ, Jenna Ortega looks amazing. And anybody in their right mind, if she was hot for your form, you weren't saying no. And this dude says no, but then he basically tells her, you can't use this, it's inappropriate, right? Pick a new author, write a different story. She gets bent out of shape because she didn't end up sleeping with the teacher. He's telling her no, he'll fail her if she doesn't do it. So she starts exacting some revenge. The friend of Jenna Ortega, Winnie, is a lesbian and is hot for Jenna Ortega. Who isn't at this point, right? And Jenna Ortega, basically, they're drinking all night and they're going over. She's crying, and then she formulates this plan to basically just fuck everybody, even her best friend, who's Winnie, the teacher, Boris, his character name is Boris, somewhere played by Bashir Shadin, Sullivan, and they take this photo of them making out with their shirts off and sends it to Boris, because he's kind of hot for Winnie, but he never goes past anything. He doesn't cross lines, like harmless flirting, but never crosses lines. Martin Freeman's character crossed lines, multiple lines. Matter of fact, he took a nuclear bomb and dropped it on those lines, except for the line of having sex with her. And then she just goes on this rampage. But the whole backstory with Martin Freeman's character is he wrote one book and stopped writing. And I feel with everything that she does to him, because when she sees him again at the, not courthouse or whatever it is, but she's going to testify against him and ruin this dude's career. She sees him and she cries. But then she turns it into that I'm going to fuck your world up. But in my head, now I formulated this theory, and this is just a theory, that she also wanted to push him to start writing. And it does. He just goes off and he starts writing again. He puts it on paper, and I think that was part of her plan too. Ruin this guy's career, can't be a teacher anymore, so he has to go back to writing, and now he can tell this story and everything else, and it's gonna work out for him. But what a way to go by it, because she ruins Winnie, she ruins the other teacher, like she just scorch earths everybody. But she's rich, she's trust fund, so she doesn't care, right? Who gives a shit, right? Now, let me talk about Martin Freeman's wife and why she is just the most abhorring bitch on the planet. She basically cuts down her husband every time. She's an alcoholic. She only wants him when she wants him, like to have sex with him and stuff like that. And she just cuts him down every chance they get. The first scene, they're in this restaurant and they're all talking, and she just lays into him that you're not a writer, you're a teacher. And all this other shit, and just keeps cutting him down. So you have this dynamic where she's just this evil person and he wants a connection with somebody who is his equal, and that's in Jenna Ortega's character. And it's such a dope dynamic for a film. Like I said, it takes that jilted lover obsession trope and cranks it up to 11, and I absolutely, brilliantly love this movie. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4.5, the cinematography is a 4, the character is a 4.5, and the design of this movie is a 3, which brings our total to 4 stars. Let me know down in the comments, did you like Miller's Girl? Do you like Martin Freeman? Do you like Jenna Ortega? Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and help us grow in 2024. Woo! And I will see you in my next review. Bye.